high school, there are various facilities and classrooms designed to support students' learning, comfort, and overall development. The first is classroom, designed for comfort with proper desk lighting and ventilation to enhance learning. And the library offers books and resources for studying and expanding knowledge. The sports field is a place for students to practice sports, promoting health and skills. The computer lab is equipped with tools for learning digital skills like programming and graphic design. The canteen provides meals and a place to socialize. And the science lab supports hands-on experiments in biology, chemistry, and physics. Moreover, the school health unit offers basic health services and first aid. And the last, the mosque serves as a place of worship for Muslim students and religious activities.
At my senior high school, there were 12 extracurricular activities, and they covered a lot of different interests, from sport to academics, art, and even community service. For sport, we had Bela Negara, which was all about discipline and patriotism. Then there was the basketball club, where students practice and join competition. We also had Silat, a traditional martial art where we learn self-defense. For academics, there was Gates, gorgeous and trusted English of Smanses, an English club where we practice speaking and writing in English in fun ways. Kir RC was a science club for students who like research and writing scientific papers, and Pick Air was a counseling club that focused on helping teens deal with problems and learn about mental health. In creative activities, we had Jeff Rafi, where students learned how to take photos and videos to document school events. Harmony Art was for those who love art, whether it was dancing, singing, or painting. We also had activities that focus on community and the environment. Adhitha was about taking care of nature and making the school more eco-friendly. For religious activities, there was Remus, where students could get involved in musola, event, and religious programs. Finally, we had PMR, which is a youth Red Cross, where we learn first aid and help during school event, and Pramuka, the scouting club, where we learn leadership, teamwork, and survival skill. This extracurricular give us chance to try new things, make friends, and have fun outside of class.
First is arrive at school at 7. Then the class leader prepared the class for study. The study from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock, and that time is changing the subject. After two subjects, it's time for a break lunch, which is at 10 o'clock. Lunchtime is only 1 hour and is continue with class again. After class at 12 o'clock, it's time for the second break, which is the Zuhur prayer until 1 o'clock. Or those who don't pray can buy snacks at the school canteen. After the second break, learning resumes from 1 to 3 o'clock. After that, students can go home.
In my high school, there are 4 uniforms that we wear. We wear the white-gray uniform on Mondays and Tuesdays, the batik uniform on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and the Scout uniform on Fridays. We also have a sport uniform that we wear on certain days for physical education classes. At my high school, we celebrate important days like Youth Pledge Day. On this day, we wear clothes according to our dreams of what we want to be in the future, and we have a ceremony and a parade in the street. We also celebrate Teachers' Day by giving some gifts to thank our teachers for their work in educating us. On Independence Day, we have fun competitions like eating crackers, sack races, and so on. We also have a sports and arts event at the end of the year where classes compete for the overall champion after final exams. We celebrate the birthday of Prophet Muhammad with contests like basket decoration, speech contest, and prayer recitation contest, or we usually call it as Lomba Solawatan.
My favorite place at school is the school garden in front of our class. That is always filled with joy. Here we often gather with friends to spend time, whether it is singing together, sharing story, laughing when someone makes a joke, or eating together after buying food. Sometimes sharing with teacher also. create a friendly atmosphere before lesson start or when break time arrives. This park is special because of its calming atmosphere. Towering shady trees provide shade, making anyone feel comfortable for a long time. More than just a place to relax, the school garden also a location for playing, chatting, and creating moments. This is where close friendship and joyful laughter are built, leaving a trail of beautiful memories and always be in our hearts.
So for high school, I went to an all-girls boarding school, also known as Pondok. And school usually starts at 7:30 in the morning, but in my last years, I would go to my class earlier. The class would be empty, so most of the times I would sweep the floor a little and arrange the chairs if needed to. We do have our class chores, but during our last years, I guess people are too excited about graduating. Besides, our classroom stays clean most of the time. We don't really have cleaners for our school, and so cleanliness was part of our responsibility as a student. The first class starts at 7:30, then we had a short break from 9:30 till 10 o'clock. After that, we continued our class sessions from 10, and classes ends at around 12:30. Before entering our dorms, we are obliged to pray Zuhr prayer together at the musalla. And then we are also obliged to listen to a short ta'lim after Zuhr prayer. Then, after the ta'lim finished, the gates to our dorms were opened and we were allowed to enter our dorms.